You like the colors that make you feel whimsical. I don't like the bisexual lighting gamer room thing. Half the room is pink, other half of the room is blue, purple in the middle. So many people do that and they're like, oh, it's my gamer den. It's filled with bisexual lighting. And I think it like looks cool in pictures, but if I sit in a room like that, I become a boomer and I'm like, this place hurts to be in, you know? All the blue light, just, ugh. I don't like it. I can't with all the lights, man. I like a lot of light sources, but yeah, it's nicely warm. I don't do this in this room. I miss back in the day. There's still a lot of this on the East Coast and like in New York. Back in the day, all of the street lights used to be just straight up orange. Straight up orange. And it made everything look like cool at night. Like really cool. I loved that. Now more of them are those white LEDs and I hate them. Visually, I hate them. We're getting those purple lights now. That, dude, no cool tone lighting on my streets, man. I'm one of those people who absolutely turns blue light off. You know, I can't do it. I need this place to be like, for lack of a better term, kind of piss yellow a little bit. Not quite that yellow in the lighting. Some people really go like full yellow and I think it's too much. But I want them to be a little like warm tone. Lights are becoming blue where you live. I don't get it. What is it? Said I heard the purple lights are to discourage animals from the highways. Oh. Okay, you know what? If it has a biological, environmental more so impact like that, then I get it. But is that true? I thought it was just stuff aging. So they use red lights to reduce light pollution. I've seen that at the beach. Yeah, I thought the more yellowish ones are better, quote unquote. I don't know though. I mean, something that might be better in one way could be worse for something else, right? So I'm not sure. But I don't like those sanitized like white LEDs. I don't like that stuff. It's too much for me, man. It legitimately like hurts my damn eyes. Yeah, disgusting. Heard white on rose helps reduce drowsiness. I mean, the fact that blue light keeps me up a little bit, it's true, but like, I don't know, man. It hurts my head. I legitimately, if I'm driving at night and it's like a lot of really bright white or bluish lights, sometimes I get a little bit of a headache. I don't like it. So I much rather the softer lights. And if you're getting tired, reevaluate, you know? I get if you're a trucker and it's your job, but what are you doing? Why are you driving when you're so tired? Why are you driving at that time? Is this something you have to do? Or are you doing this because you make poor decisions? Is there a different way to go about this whole situation? I don't know. It's like both very cool and very warm lights. Yeah, I like it, you know, like I said, Christmas light, soft white, where it's like a little yellowish is nice. Maybe a little more yellowish than that can be nice. If I look right now, I've got a garland in here. It's Christmas time, so I've got a garland in here that's got like some warm white lights. It's nice. It's nice. It's like a little glow. It's pretty dim. It's good. I don't know. Your eyes have to recover so long after passing cars with those frick ass blue lights. Dude, I hate that headlights have gotten so... Okay, back in my day, the headlights used to be very yellow and pretty dim. And people have been wanting them to be brighter and brighter and brighter so they can see more and more. And what is someone's normal car headlights now used to be someone's brights back then. It's insane. It's insane. And every time I'm driving and someone's behind me and they turn on those lights, I'm like, the red mists of rage boil within me, you know? I start being like, I hope you crash. I start thinking dark thoughts. Do I let it out? No. But I'm like, I hope that gets him one day, which is a dark thought that I think is not good to have about people, but I do because that pisses me off, okay? I'll admit it. It's real. Hate it. You have floodlights to counter those. You shouldn't have to counter them. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to be like force field and press a button to counter just normal ass headlights. Use filters on your computer? 100% yes. I use Dark Reader for in-browser stuff. I have something for Excel and for any like Google Sheets, Google Docs, etc. that takes anything that's going to be white like that, basically takes it and turns, instead of turning it negative so that the background is now black and the text is white. That's honestly hard for eye strain. I have it all go caca brown, okay? We go to a medium dark brown for the background, and we have like a light brown, slightly yellowish color for all the lines of the cells and the text color. It's the ultimate filtering, kind of like a sepia filter, kind of. It is so easy on the eyes though, because I worked in spreadsheets for so long and in documents for so long, making documentation, doing all these things. And it was just like, I had to, or my eyes would die. Yeah, for Notepad++, right, stuff like that. Like everything was just brown, because if you're working on the computer all day and you're writing lines and you're in, you know, text all the time, you just have to do it, man. Yeah, my looked like papyrus. It did. But, you know, it was so much better for me. I noticed, not at first, but after a couple weeks of having things like that, I noticed such a difference on eye strain. I've never gone back. I've never gone back. And And it's simple. There are different programs you can set up. Certain things, like Notepad does have like filtering on its own that you can set up. Sometimes there are plugins for certain programs, but there's a lot of stuff you can put on. Lets you turn it on and off if you need to show it to somebody. So you can go back to like normal mode, but it's so nice. Yeah, I read on a Kindle as well. If I find something interesting that I want to read, I send the link to myself and I try to open it on my Kindle if I'm going to go read it later. Because the e-ink and not being backlit, whatever. I do have one that does have optional backlighting, but still, it's so much easier on you. It's so good. Do you remember back in the League days when all of the pro players wore gunners? Do you remember that? People would be gaming and they'd be like, I got my gunners on. And they work. Dude, gaming glasses. They gave you more elo. They did. Oh my god, the pictures of people with them on look crazy. I never had them. I never considered getting them because every time I looked at them, I was like, you just become Dyrus, you know? Game a moment. But I actually think it's a very good idea. Your left eye has been twitching recently. You've been told straight from looking at the computer. Dude, adopt the 20-20-20 rule. Set a timer. Every 20 minutes, set a new 20-minute timer. Okay? 20 minutes passes. Look at something at least 20 feet away for 20 seconds. I don't do it enough when I stream, but I do have like stuff across the room and I'll go stare at it occasionally. Man, do that when you're working. It is so much better. Just letting yourself like unfocus at something in front of you. The room's too small. Yeah, I've got a window. I've got a couple windows that I can look out, and that is the way. That is just the way. Every 20 seconds, I look at something 20 feet away for 20 minutes. ADHD is rough. Every 20 minutes, I open 20 tabs and spend 20 hours in them before I remember my original task. Really saves my eyes. And if you can't look at something 20 feet away, look at the farthest thing you can. Go stand at the window and stare out the window. Do the 1,000-yard stare, you know? If you know how to unfocus your eyes, that actually helps too. If you know how to like properly unfocus them so that they're positioned as if they're looking at something far away. It's not perfect, but it's something. Do it. Save your eyes. Please do.